Oh hey, stop right there. Is a lack of sales keeping you from getting the momentum that you want in your business? I get it. I've been there, and I've got some great tips for you so it doesn't affect you for another day. Stay tuned. A lot of entrepreneurs let a lack of sales stop them from making progress in their business. I'm here to tell you it's actually more serious than that. You need to stop everything that you're doing if you do not have sales and master the art of sales. I used to be proud and actually say, I'm not a salesperson, I'm not a closer. I honestly didn't like the word sales. It felt almost dirty. But the reality is, sales is the lifeblood of your business. And if you do not either master sales or hire someone who has mastered sales, you are going to find a lack of cash flow in your business. Cash flow and sales are king. So what I highly recommend is that you take the pressure off of the sales process. The chances are you're probably putting prospects on a pedestal, maybe even looking up to them or feeling like an imposter. One of the helpful resources that I found as I conquered my fear of sales was actually the book, The Psychology of Sales by Brian Tracy. This book helped me to understand why sales felt so elusive. It's a different set of skills. And if you think about it, you're just a couple of skills away from closing deals left and right and having a business with massive revenue. If you continue to struggle with sales, one of the things that I actually recommend is that you realize the power that sales holds in your business. The reality is, if you can learn and master sales, you will never be poor again in your life. You will never struggle with finding a job. So this isn't just about your business. This is about your livelihood, your future, and future-proofing as industries change with new technology. You might be wondering, how much is this worth? Is this something that I should actually invest into? I can promise you that if you invest into your skills as a salesperson, what you're going to find is that you will be empowered as a CEO, as the founder, as the owner of your business to truly move the needle. And the fact of the matter is, sales courses are usually just $1,000 or $2,000, yet the average retainer for a social media client is around $2,500 a month. That course could pay for itself with just one deal closed, and then pay for itself month after month after month. The ROI of learning sales is honestly unmeasurable. And what you will find is that when you know how to jump in and master sales, close any prospect, you will feel confident even as you hire new people, train in new team members. Knowing that you have that skill set and no one can ever take it away from you will make you feel more confident in your ability as a CEO. I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite insights when it comes to sales. Now, I'll be totally honest with you. Who I am as a person is not very salesy, but there was something that I mastered when I was working as a hairstylist, and that was this simple. My clients had a need, and I had the information. So when my clients ask me, how do I fix my dry hair? Or my hair turns yellow in between appointments, how do I make that not happen? I had the information, and it was just simply an exchange of information for value. Ultimately, my clients would take all of my recommendations about the products that they needed because I truly cared about them. Sales is not about selling people things that they don't need. Sales is actually doing yourself a service as well as your prospects. You know that you have the information that they need, and your moral obligation is to show them exactly what you can do and how you can bring value to them. If you think about it this way, your clients, your future clients, have a need for exactly what you offer. And if you don't offer it to them, they might go and work with someone else who won't deliver as well as you will. So it is your obligation to understand sales so that you can deliver value to them and protect them from other people online who don't have their best intentions. Another great tip that I learned about sales actually came from a video game, which is Mario Tennis for Nintendo 64. It's really interesting, but I had never played tennis before. I'm not really a sports person. But as we played this game, my husband and I, there were moments where I felt like I was in control of the game. I could dictate where he would run across the court to catch the shot. And there were other moments where I felt like I was just trying to keep up. Interestingly enough, sales is a lot like a tennis match. And when you have control of the tennis match, you can ultimately determine where the other person ends up. By taking control of the conversation, not to be confused with being controlling, what you will find is that you can direct the conversation to create the best possible outcome for all parties and ultimately exchange value for value. And one of my favorite tips when it comes to sales is making sure that you have the right mindset before you go into sales calls. For example, I like to get in the mood by listening to music that pumps up my energy and makes me feel unstoppable. But I also like to read quotes and look at things that make me feel like I'm in charge. Essentially, I like to program my mindset before I go into sales calls. If you click the link beneath this video, you will find my mindset mantras that I have made available for you. So you can upload them to your computer, set it as the backdrop for your phone, and ultimately print them out and put them around your office so that you always have the right mindset as you go into sales calls. So just click the link below and those are yours for free. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below and tell me which part was your favorite, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'll see you later.